Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Poop Frog back again doing a video. Today we're going to be discussing Donald Morrison, and Donald Morrison is a predator that, I think a lot of us remember when we originally watched the show. Like, I know for me there was like a handful of them that were just memorable guys, and sorry if this video is a little off with the, the framing and the fucking tempo, and I'll get it back together, man. But right now we're just gonna lay it out and try to do a good video. So boom, let's talk about it. Oh, I got his chat log here too, so I think we'll do that first. I think we'll go through Donald Morrison's chat log first. This is how he looked in the Sting. It's kind of how I remember him, those I don't know, Stanley Kendall-ish glasses, those Predator glasses. I think he looks like a stereotypical almost child sex offender, like that's who you would think if you're when you think of pedophile or somebody who is a pervert or looking through windows and shit. That's who you think of. This guy, a pedophile mustache, they say. I kind of like this shirt actually. It's kind of a cool shirt, like not the way he's wearing it, but if he had like a tighter neck on it, like I don't know, looks like one of those like old Russian fucking sailor shirts or whatever. But anyway, let's dive into this. Let's dive into this chat log, man. Let's see. Oh, I got it open in two windows, I guess. Oh no, I had Lee Greer. I might do Lee Greer pretty soon. But let's see what it says. Donald Morrison here hit me up during Dateline 5 at Fort Myers. So I guess that was the 5th investigation. He did not take long. Morrison, he felt like no fear. He solicited me for sexual activity, but he would soon feel fear as he came face to face with Dateline's Chris Hansen and Fort Myers' finest. Morrison, as some will remember, had the utter look of media stereotypical pedophile. Oh, they said the same thing. I don't read these before, guys. Like straight up, that's actually funny that they said that. I guess it's not, because if he's stereotypical, he's stereotypical. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm right in that assertion, it'll be pretty plain. Anyway, he fit the archetype to the T. Balding, big glasses, giant grease stain on his shirt. I don't know if I would say that's the stereotype, like balding, big glasses, and the giant grease stain on his shirt. Like, he just, I don't know if that's the Predator look, is it? I would think like fat, you know what I mean, is kind of one of them. No, because they can be like skinny. They look all ways. And I think that's what, like for me, a lot of that's what's shocking about To Catch a Predator. And even like Chris Hansen, he has said it, like, what's the most common thing they all have in common is that they look like you wouldn't suspect them, I mean, this guy, though, you would suspect, you know what I mean? Defending his actions to the end. I'm picking up the reading if you guys are not watching. He was nearly a dead ringer for Senior? Is that? No, because you don't have a little thing over the O. But I don't know how to type that, so maybe they did the same thing. Cart Gagey? Cart Gauge? I don't fucking know, honestly. Of HomestarRunner.com fame. Let's look this guy up. That might be interesting. I wasn't planning to take it there, but let's look. Let's see who the fuck is Senator Cartage. Who the fuck is that? Oh, he kind of does have the same glasses. Who the fuck is that? I don't want to show that. I don't know what that is. I don't want to, associate their product with, these perverts. I guess I could get rid of Lee Greer's chat log there. I was just kind of, perusing it, seeing how long it was and everything. A little long for what I want to do right now. I haven't done a video in a minute. But anyway, for more information on Morrison, including past crimes, see the associated conviction file. But if you guys are at home and you cannot remember who is Donald Morrison, let's show a little of his episode first. Oh, this is courtesy of Saul. Let me see if I can scroll up. Yeah, Saul. Shout out to Saul, man. Fucking thanks for uploading this video. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but sorry. If you have a problem with that, Saul, hit me up, my boy. I'll definitely take it down or edit it or something. Anyway, here you go, guys.
Hey, I can see it. I'll be right there.
I couldn't find it,
Oh, I know. It's so hard to find. Donald Morrison was one of those characters who, had it not been for the graphic nature of his online conversation with someone he thought was a young teenage girl, it would be comical. What's going on?
I don't know. I just was talking to her, and she said, "Come down and visit her." I have a compulsion just to.
I wonder what they cut out there. Doesn't that seem like they cut something? I wonder what, I should maybe, look for the uncut footage. I don't know if it's available. But anyway, I'll start that back up. My bad.
And she said, "Come down and visit her." I have a compulsion just to, with her younger women.
See, it's kind of odd to, jump right from, she said, "Come on down, come visit her," to, "I have a compulsion." You know, it seems like he asked a question. And Donald Morrison was, of course, responding to that. You know what I mean? But here we go. Let me play it up, man. I'll shut up.
Just meeting them. I've met about a dozen of them online.
Did you ever get in trouble for it?
Let's keep that up, that a dozen thing. Because he says he's met about a dozen. And later on, if I don't want to be spoiler alert, but he says something about cookies with a dozen of them. Did I miss the interaction with the... I don't know. Let's play it.
Well, I got in trouble because I met a girl in Michigan.
And how old was that girl?
17.
And what trouble did you get in there?
Well, her grandfather wanted me to try to charge me with something. They couldn't do anything. So they arrested me for trying for possessing child pornography because I had nude pictures of her on my computer. They ended up dropping the charges.
I wonder why they dropped the charges. But that's gross, the way he's eating. Eating with the fucking... I'm one to talk. I burp and stuff on my videos. I'm sorry about that, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm rude. I don't mean to be. But look, man, he's talking with his mouth full. Blah, 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 blah. It's gross, bro. But I guess he already had, predatored on, another girl. You know what I mean? And it was, a real-life girl. So this guy has real victims, people, if, in case it's too funny for you. Also, what's with this look, bro? Are these, fucking, sockless socks? What do they call those? Or is he not wearing socks? Does he have those little teeny tiny socks on? Or does he just not wear socks? Is the man not a sock wearer? I don't know. See, people talk also about the stain on his shirt. Yo, that's from the seatbelt, dog. If you think about it. He's sweating. It's a hot day in Fort Myers, Florida. Or I think this is Fort Myers. I think I already said that. But yeah, my boy is probably hot as fuck. You know what I mean? He's gonna sweat. If I would look down at myself and be like, damn, I got a little sweat. I'm gonna call her and chat on the phone real quick, and I'll just tell her, I'll be like, hey, I know we're supposed to meet and everything, but I got a sweat stain on my shirt for real. Let me just chill out. I would even tell her that's why I stood outside. I'll be like, it's hot. You know what I mean? Shoot. Or I would wear something darker colored. You know what I mean? Probably for him it would be more flattering to wear a darker color, right? Because he's fat.
And how did you get the naked pictures of the teenage girl?
I met her in Michigan, and I took them.
You took the pictures of the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Morrison just laid it all out there. Not only does he admit what he was doing that night, he tells me he's got a history of doing this sort of thing. How old was the youngest girl you ever met?
17.
17.
Most of them are 21, 22.
And tonight, though, you were willing to come meet a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You don't know why?
Well, I know why.
Well, you treat this like you forgot to pay for some candy at the grocery store.
I came to meet her because she told me that she was bored. And I said, well, do you want me to come down and meet you? And she said, sure, come on down.
Okay, here's my thing, right? And I'm sure I don't know if this has been said really, I haven't watched any preparation material. I've watched a lot of content, obviously, on Donald morrison. Everything I can. I love all the Predators. I watch all the stuff, you know what I mean? But I haven't looked at him in a minute. So, I don't know if people are saying this, but straight up, how come fucking my boy is, slaying ass online, isn't he? He's like, yeah, I met this age, sometimes I meet him older. My boy is experienced, and that's early on in the internet. It wasn't I remember it was kind of looked down upon. Nowadays it's fine to be yeah, I met her on Tinder, I met her on, Bumble, or I met her on one of those other sites. Those are the, I don't know if you can I'm not saying Pooh Frog has used either of those, you know what I mean? But, no, I mean, it's, pretty normal now to, admit it, you know what I mean? Online. There's nothing wrong with meeting people online. It's almost, hard to meet people anymore, not offline, unless you work with them or you see them every day or something, you know what I mean? Because people don't expect respect that. It's not like the old days when you could be like, hey, how you doing? You know, oh, this and that. Let me pop it up. Everybody, I know I think this. I don't know if everybody thinks this. But I always think like this person's going to try to sell me something. When they pop, you know, they interrupt me out of nowhere and just like, hey, what's up? You know, yeah, I'm like, oh, what are you trying to get out of me? What do you want? I don't know if I'm cynical because from where I'm from or whatever, but that's just how it is. And like I'm sure for girls it's even worse, you know. Like so, yeah, it's like cool. You can like browse through people, take their time, you know, learn a little bit at least about. I mean, if you don't know people could be lying, but you at least know how they present themselves and how they are literate or not. I think a lot of people don't leave profiles and shit because they're. But I'm getting way the fuck off topic here. The thing is, my boy Donald Morrison has it down. He's been meeting up with chicks. I mean, granted, some of them are underage, which is just. I wish the cops would look way into that. You know what I mean? If they didn't, they were not doing their job. Because this fool, he's probably careful about how he uses the internet. So he probably doesn't store files of child pornography, and like he probably erases, like how Lawrence says, delete your archives. I'll bet he used to do that in like a real ass way. He seems like he's pretty proficient with the computer, so I'll bet he has like deleted lots of records. And back then, the forensics, especially, I'm not saying nothing about Fort Myers, Florida, but especially like the word had not spread. Is essentially like how to fucking deal with that kind of stuff. So unless the FBI was involved or something, you know, some police jurisdictions just weren't equipped, you know, to deal with that kind of shit back then. But anyway, so they might have lost a lot of information about his victims. But here you go.
So I said, okay, that was it. I know it's wrong. I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have done it.
Why'd you do it then?
I don't know. Just because when people sweet talk me, I fall.
In Donald Morrison's mind.
Okay, that actually sounds like a good place to stop it and do the start getting into the chat log, because he said that people sweet talk him, and I don't know if that's the case. I know that Perverted Justice kind of made a policy out of like you know, letting the predators lead the way, and once you start reading through some of these chat logs, you realize they keep pretty true to it. They'll like string them along if they introduce the topic. Like, they'll entertain it because that's what, you know, is necessary, you know? But anyway, like, yeah, and they never say, like, the meet up thing. They always, like, I believe they always let the fucking predator introduce the topic of meeting up. But anyway, here we go. The two names are Snakes on a Girl. And then we got Donnie, 1957, male. Was he born in 57? Is that true? Hold on, let me see. 57? I'm not saying, like, if you're that old, like, that's a big deal or anything. Is that how fucking old he is? Donald Leroy Morrison. Oh, look at my boy Donnie. Damn. What? Look at the camera. I'll make him look at the camera, you fucking shifty ass motherfucker. Yeah, 8/11, 1957. So if your birthday is on, what is that, August 11th, you share a birthday with our boy here, Donald Leroy Morrison, 5'8", 225 pounds. Yeah, he's a big old sack of, you know. Thinning hair, yeah. Wild, unkempt, same glasses. Like, this man has no shame. I would for sure change my whole ass look. I'll get contacts. I'll grow a beard. I'll shave my head or something weird. I'll try to look not like him. You know, if I was like if you could look my picture up online and fucking, I was known for what he's known for. But anyway, let's plow through. I'm sorry. Let's keep popping. Here we go. So, Snakes on a Girl. Forgive my voices, as always, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking do the best voices. But, let me take a second here, and I'll take a breath, and we'll plow into this. Hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm Donnie from Fort Myers. At this point, I remember clearly thinking that he reminded me of Quiz Kid Donnie from the movie Magnolia. He would end up looking like that character about 15 years down the line. Let's look this guy up. Who the fuck did they say that was? Let's see, guys. Hold on. Quiz Kid Donnie from Magnolia. So I've never seen that movie. Donnie Magnolia. Was his name Donnie Smith? Oh, heavens. Let's look this guy up. No. Like, not even close. No, that's that one actor. That doesn't fucking look like Donald Hold on, that doesn't look like Donald Morrison, right? Why? Because he wears glasses? That's literally the only thing that he has in common with Donald Morrison. That's a bad... Whoever you are at Perverted Justice, bless you for doing that work or whatever. Sorry, let me get that off the screen. But man, you can't... Come on, dude. That didn't look anything like him. Anyway.
Hey, Donnie, I'm Sarah! What's your ASL question mark?
48. He didn't answer the question. ASL, bro, not fucking A. Anyway.
Cool, I'm 15/Florida/female, but in a different order than that.
For anyone who hasn't, I'm gonna read that in that voice. By the way, that's the Perverted Justice people's. Like, if you're not watching on screen, like that's their fucking words right there. They're adding it later. For anyone who hasn't got a clue yet, comma, this is where you bail because 15 isn't a real woman. Period. Fucking backwards curvy thing. Any pegs?
Yeah, proof and on MySpace.
Pro for profile. Mine too. You hate any bro or sis?
Coolon second. Wow, you're a cowboy, and no, I do not.
He's got a ridiculously small looking picture of him wearing a cowboy hat on his profile. Oh, that explains it. Why she says, wow, you're a cowboy. I would not have put him. I think he's from Wisconsin. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know where I got that, but I feel like he's from Wisconsin. I probably read that somewhere. Here we go. Back into it. I love horses.
That's awesome, so do I. Do you got horses? Question mark?
You're cute. No, I don't. I did when in Texas. Okay, I guess I was wrong about this. Fucking, maybe he just... I feel like he's from Wisconsin. Maybe his family is.
Oh no, that's too bad. I love horses, and thanks. Most guys think I'm a geek.
Which is true, since I was playing a really geeky character in general. Snakes on a plane. FTW! Exclamation point. What? Oh, that's that movie Snakes on a Plane. That's her name, Snakes on Girl. I don't... Maybe that person, the decoy, was just way into that movie at the time. That's weird. I never even seen that movie. I should probably watch it. Okay, here we go. Wish you were 18.
Oh, don't start that junk.
Sorry.
Yeah, that slim.
H had a girlfriend that was 17 once. Turned out to be true. Or at least, yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, that's cool.
Where in FL are you?
LOL, I'm pretty close.
To Fort Myers?
Yeah.
Fort Myers, for anyone who doesn't know, is not a huge town, comma. So I was surprised to get hit on someone from that area, comma. Especially someone as creepy as our pal Donnie here. You know, usually you don't see this much, like, fucking commentary by... I guess they're doing their own commentaries, but man, maybe that's, like, the genesis of commentaries. Anyway, here we go. Okay. You have horses, but no question mark, even though it's a question.
LOL, no.
Okay. I'd go riding with you if you did.
Cool.
The nearest mall to you? I think he means mall. I think we all know that. But if you're at home listening and not reading, he typed mall, and I'm just being a dick about it.
Edison.
Are you allowed out tonight? Spelled incorrectly? Senior Speedy is the comment from Perverted Justice. You know, I might not read all these. These are not good.
Out, what do you mean?
Want to have a burger later? See, my boy likes burgers. Anyway, my bad. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep jamming through this. Let's watch a little of the video again. Yeah, let's just, he introduced it. I think what I was getting at was that, he said that when somebody's sweet to him, maybe that means just not immediately, like, not talking to him and stuff. Yeah, he's a character. But anyway, let's watch a little more of the episode. Here you go. I'm going to let it run for a second.
He truly thinks that if, a young teenage girl says it's okay to have sex, it's okay. You say, if you are ready for sex, I'll give it to you, but I have erectile dysfunction. Won't get real hard. Sure sounds like you were preparing for a sex act.
I was preparing for, because she said that, I said, if you saw what I said, if you want it, I will give it to you, but I'm not going to force anything that you don't want. I'm not going to force myself on you.
That doesn't make it legal, though.
I know it doesn't make it legal.
I want you to be honest with me. If I wasn't here tonight, and a young girl was, who was alone and willing to have sex, what do you think would have happened?
I could say honestly, yes, it probably would have if she would have, said, hey, let's go for it.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Yes, I do see things wrong with it, but I lack a judgment.
Okay, that was weird. I like how his eyes pop up at that last second, lack of judgment, and his eyes pop up. Because he's like pretty candid, right? Like, he really kind of just tells it flat out. Yeah, man. And I don't know. I don't want to say that I respect that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I kind of, like, as far as, like, what's the best reaction at that point? Like, if you're, like, doing scenarios in your head, like, if I was, like, a fucking, doing this awful thing. I don't know. I guess if you're that mindful, and if you're a curator of your own thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, and you pay attention to, like, the thoughts that are in your own mind, and, like, that would be the point where you just realize, like, you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I would think. So probably people that have that kind of, like, introspection, like, they probably would never end up in that position. But, I try to think, like, what's the most, like, redeeming thing that he could do, and it's to be really honest. But he tells a lie right here. He starts shaking his head no even. For those of you who, like, study that kind of stuff, like, people's body language and stuff. But, like, he's, like, starts shaking his head no when he starts telling the lie. So watch, pay attention to that. Up until now, he's been very candid. When he says that he didn't think there was nothing wrong with it. He says, yes, I do, but he's lying. Watch.
I could say, honestly, yes, it probably would have if she would have, said, hey, let's go for it.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Yes, I do see things wrong with it, but I lack a judgment.
So a little head shake.
Middle-aged.
Or maybe it's just that, maybe I misinterpret that. But anyway, let's pop it. Let's keep popping on Donnie Morrison.
Who's not especially well-dressed, doesn't appear to have a lot of money in his pocket, is living with his parents. You're going to tell your folks about this?
I'm trying to tell my folks about it.
You are?
Yes, sir.
How do you think they're going to react?
Oh, I know. My mom's going to take my computer and completely throw it away.
He's got a bit of a lisp. Yeah, he's got a bit of a lisp. Let's play that part again.
I think they're going to react.
Oh, I know. My mom's going to take my computer and completely throw it away.
Yeah, he's doing that head shake thing there and blinking his eyes. Maybe that's not true. Dang, I wonder. I don't know. But anyway, let's jump back into this chat log a little bit. We got to know Donald Morrison a bit, you know what I mean? We're seeing what he is about, that kind of thing. They're talking about horses and want to get a burger later. That's how that diversion started. Okay.
I already had dinner.
Okay.
Thanks for the offer, though. I'm just not hungry.
Okay. Would mate you 'cause you're nice.
That's sweet, I guess.
Forget what others say. About you, you are really cute. Dang, they got it just right. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to read the perverted justice commentary here. Groom my insecurities, Donnie! Exclamation point. And that's exactly right. That's exactly what that is. Is him straight up just grooming her. Like, forget, anytime you hear that, like, that, if you ever hear somebody say that kind of thing, they're trying to get you to like them. You know, it's weird. Like, forget what the others say about you. You're really cute. Maybe that's just it. I know it's kind of a folksy joke. I don't care what anybody says. I like you, Rick. As like a friend or whatever. Like, yeah, you're all right by me, buddy. I don't care what everybody around town says. It's kind of a joke. Maybe he's saying it folksy like that, but that is grooming. That's a grooming tactic for them to go like, hey, I don't care. I think you're the prettiest girl in the world. I think you're prettier than anybody else that thinks. I love you more than anybody ever could. You know, that kind of shit? That's grooming shit, dog. I'm not Mr. like knowing everything, but that's grooming. Here we go. We're back into it.
Thanks. I hate it when guys call me dork or geek.
I was one of those back to hand, but he meant then.
Cool.
So you don't think I'm weird talking to a 15-year-old?
No. Do you think I'm weird?
No. Are you alone? Oh, weird. That's a fucking weird question, dude. Anyway.
Well, then we're even. Yeah.
I think she was responding to the, do you think I'm weird thing, and he does think that she's weird. Yeah, she's responding to the joke about, okay, whatever. You guys can figure that out. No, are you alone?
Well, then we're even. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. When will parents be back?
Monday.
Do you want to meet me with no question mark?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Question mark. Are you a nice guy? Or are you a jerk? Question mark.
Just talk.
LOL, we're talking now.
I mean in person.
Why? Question mark.
You have nice legs? Question mark. She put or he put legs don't talk. I don't know what this emoji is. If you know it, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like this button, that button, this little thing here, this little thing there. I think. Wait, hold on. Let me get back to that. You have nice legs?
I think so. Didn't you see them kind of on MySpace? Question mark.
Didn't go there yet. I won't do anything to you.
My pics are on MySpace.
That's fucking weird. He's covering his bases. He is way smarter than he seems. Like, he's covering his bases. I won't do anything to you. Saying this, saying that. He's being very careful about what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a groomer. He's got experience, and he's met girls before. Crazy. Fucking crazy. I wonder if he used, like, different pictures and stuff. And he's probably smart enough to evade those cops at the time. I mean, he talks about the one 17-year-old, but he's proved before, I think, in my opinion, my estimation, that he is lying to us. But even though he's very good at it, he's very intelligent. As far as I'm concerned, dang, that's intense. But he didn't visit her profile yet? That's a little weird. Maybe he couldn't follow the link. No, he's smart. He would have figured it out. What the fuck? What's up with that? Why wouldn't you look at her MySpace, bro? I think because it said, used to tell, like, who looked at your profile. Did it do that? I don't know, or how many people visited your profile, and then you would get the clue that somebody, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I was talking to you here, and then you looked at my profile. I could tell because I got one more view. Now, fools used to monitor that back then or something. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think it was something like that. But anyway, he's being very careful. What's the ID there? Or link?
It's on my profile.
Checking now.
Cool.
You ever made anyone form net?
No, not yet.
And before you guys get on me about, like, okay, if he's so smart, then why does he type like this? Why does he write like this? Why can't he spell words correctly and things like that? I don't think it's intentional the way that Perverted Justice does it. I know the shorthand stuff is to, like, try to, like, fucking, because he just knows net lingo. He does. He's, like, an early adopter of the internet. You know, for those of you that are not old enough to remember. Like, I remember, like, dude, like, we didn't have a computer when I was a kid. We got a computer, like, I don't know, when I was, like, 12 or, like, 14 or somewhere in there, bro. I remember trying to play Rainbow Six on it. I think it was Adele. But anyway, it wasn't normal, you know, to be on the internet, man. Like, it was weird to meet people on the internet. And if you met them in real life, that was weird. I don't know. I just used to think it was weird. And, but one way or the other, let's play a little more of the thing. I don't know if I'm being boring. Let's play a little more of the episode.
You're 48 years old, Donald. Why should you rely on your mommy to do discipline here?
Because of, like I said, lack of judgment, you know, being being lonely, having no girlfriend, physical contact with anybody. Just, just lost it.
Ultimately, Donald Morrison says, okay, I get what's going on here. I'm probably on To Catch a Predator right now. He recognizes me finally. When you said you thought the Dateline stories were pretty...
See, and Chris Hansen throws it out there, recognizes me finally. Like, he was irritated about it, right? Like, only a few Predators actually knew who he was, you know what I mean? Like, and knew exactly what was going on. Like, they had, like, heard of the shows, but they would be like, if I was them, right? Like, I'll be, like, too scared to look at the show because it reminds me of the evil thing that I'm worried about that I do. Oh, they're busting guys for doing that? Oh, I do that. So I'm sure, like, a lot of, like, those fucking people that got caught up on To Catch a Predator never wanted to believe that they were those kind of guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, so fucking, motherfucking, they didn't know who Chris Hansen was. So he's acting all irritated, but he actually is, I think, one of the few people that recognized Chris Hansen and had all his shit prepared for, like, if he eventually met Chris Hansen. Because he knew he was that kind of guy, and he knew he was engaging in the same kind of behavior that was getting other fools caught up, but he had been successful in the past. So that tempted him. But anyway, here we go.
Pretty bad. Did you think the stories were bad because of what Dateline did, or did you think what the guys caught on Dateline did were bad?
Some of the things that Dateline did.
So wait, let me get this straight. So when you say you thought that the Dateline stories were pretty bad, are you talking about the stories or the guys who were caught in the stories?
The guys who got caught in the stories, and I know this is probably going to be on Dateline too, so go ahead and put it on.
Well, you know who I am.
Yeah, I know who you are. Once I recognized it.
See, he actually recognized Chris. You ought to get an ego boost, Chris. Don't be so mad about it. I mean, Donald Morrison's a fucking pervert. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say about this guy. You know what I mean? Like, what a... Wow, man. He's like a really, like he admitted it. Like, oh, I thought what Dateline did was bad. It let it slip. You know what I mean? And then he was like, oh, Chris Hansen rephrased it. It's like when the teacher asks you the question in a certain way where you know the answer. You know what I mean?
I recognize the voice. I don't really watch Dateline. I mean, I'm usually working 2 to...
That was a fucking lie. You've seen the show, motherfucker.
2 to 11.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline
Right,
NBC.
I understand. I know who. I recognize it from the voice.
And everything you've just said and done has all been recorded.
Okay.
And if you have anything else you'd like to tell...
That's interesting. He recognized from the voice. You think it's because he can't really hardly see? He looks like he's always squinting. Hold on, look at him. He looks like he's always fucking squinting. If I was him, dude, I would, like, look at my pictures, like, how I looked. Maybe that's what's wrong with him. He just can't see very well. But, like, I would look at, like, how did I look, right? And be like, man, when next time I take my picture, man, I'm going to open my eyes up and, like, open my eyes all the way. You know what I mean? And, like, comb my hair and shit. I would want to look good in my sex offender picture. If I was like, look at him. God, that's a creepy looking guy. You know who he looks like? And I don't want to make that joke. No, you know what? I'm not going to make that joke. There's, like, an actor in a movie who is acting and he's playing a part where he looks like this guy. I'm not going to fucking say it, though. I don't want to besmirch that actor. But anyway, let's go ahead and I'm going to delay this shit. I'm on a roll, bro. Like, I'm having a fun time. I was pretty nervous when I started looking on this, you know. And I was like, oh, man, am I talking weird? Am I talking funny? Let's talk normal, yeah. But anyway, here we go. Where the fuck are we? He's going to start in on the sex shit. Like, and if you haven't been paying attention, I know I'm taking forever, but 6:05 p.m. to, like, where is he? He's like 5 minutes in. 6:12. You have horses. Talking to a 15-year-old. So he's like 15 minutes in or 18 minutes in. When your parents can be back. He starts talking about legs. So here we are. 6:26 from 6:03. So 23 minutes, and he starts talking about that was his first sexual reach out right there, as far as I could tell. No, he said she's cute. Yeah. He said she's cute before that. And, like, but here we go. He just just rapid fires through the steps. Probably he's jacking off through the whole thing, guys. Like, or sorry, J-O-ing. He's J-O-ing. Because I just think that's what's up. I think that a lot of these dudes are J-O-ing. That's one of my theories. If you didn't know it, like, go back through my old videos, check them out. Don't forget to throw a thumbs up or not, you know, or a thumbs down, or a thumbs down. But anyway. He didn't do it yet. What's your ID there? Oh my god, I gotta back that up. That's gross. He gets right into it. Ready, guys? What's the ID there? He's asking her about her MySpace or link.
It's on my profile now.
Checking now.
Cool.
You ever mate anyone from the net?
No, not yet.
I can be your first if you want to. Wait, why did he get southern? I was trying to talk like... yeah, here we go.
I don't know. Maybe. What do you want to do? Question mark.
Whatever you want. Maybe find a late movie? See, he's very careful about what he says.
I don't know. I'm kind of already dressed for staying in.
I'll come there. You have DVDs?
We got some DVDs, yeah. I've seen them already, though.
See, that was the thing, dude. Like, here's the thing. Like, it's either like you have like no DVDs, right? Or like 5 that are really special to you or something. Like, oh, I got that back then when DVDs were a thing. You know, or you got like fucking 1,000 of them. You know, and you got like all this cool old shit and you got a bunch of weird shit because you had a real collection. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that I have a really cool DVD collection, but I throw away DVDs that I don't like, man. I get rid of them. I don't throw them away, but I give them to, like, a Goodwill or whatever. I don't want DVDs, man, that, like, I don't like, you know? But my collection is specific. But DVD, for you guys that are not aware of this era and shit, like, you know what I mean? Basically, like, her family probably has, like, 11 DVDs. And it's like, yeah, I seen all those. Like, yeah, it used to be kind of how it was. Like... Because it wasn't like now where you could just watch a movie anytime a movie that you liked anytime that you liked. You had to wait to be broadcast, or you had to own it on VHS or DVD. I owned a VHS, you know, for a second. I had and that's why I know about this. I had like 20 of them. It was when I was like a young boy. Like I was like 11 through like being an adult, you know, 11 to 18 we'll call it when I had VHSs, and like fucking. It was cool, man. You could, like, watch Terminator 2. I used to record shit off the TV. You know what I mean? Oh, man, I'm sidetracking like a mug. We should just play the video. I'm going to get through this chat log. Here you go. You got a little more.
We'd like to hear it.
Just saying that, you know, I shouldn't have done it. I mean, this is something I normally don't go out and do.
That's fucking lie. He's done it a bunch. He's done it a bunch. Anyway,
Now
here you
you're
go.
free to walk out that door. That same door you walked in.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing, you know, kicking me in the pants and setting me straight, Chris. Let's say it'll be the first and it'll be the last time. I'll give you permission to even monitor me if you want to.
I appreciate that.
I'm willing, you know, if I can find a counselor, I'll go to counseling.
Maybe he should have help. But I think, looking back on it now, there's also a little bit of showmanship going on Donald Morrison's part.
Yep. And I agree with Chris Hansen there. You know, check it out. I think he's very intelligent. I don't think he gets the credit. I think he's one of the more intelligent predators. But let's rock and roll a little more on this transcript. I'm trying to time it just right. Here we go. They're going to talk about DVDs for a second. See, but notice how also he says, I can be your first if you want. Like, that's kind of a double meaning. What I'm saying about him being clever, you know what I mean? Very smart. He's using that kind of, he's lacing the language. He's lacing the words he uses with that kind of language. You know what I mean? That seductive language. I believe he has gotten hooked up and shit. And, like, he might even kind of, like, show, like, a false version of himself online. He might even have another picture of, like, a different guy, or like him when he was way younger or something, you know what I mean? And when he shows up, they're like, oh, and he's like, I'm gonna tell your mommy and I'm gonna tell your daddy if you fucking say anything about this, so you're just gonna shut up and take it. And he might be a whole different type of person, you know what I mean? Like when he's face to face with the fucking, I wish we had like an extended decoy interaction, not to subject some young lady to that, but I'd want to see, it'd be interesting to see how he is when he doesn't think anybody's looking, you know? I think that's a lot of like what makes the Hansen versus Predator stuff a little more interesting. because they try to like string along the predator a little more through the use of the decoy, you know. But that involves having a convincing decoy. Oh, shout out to a nervous Nelly, a very convincing decoy. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, see how you remember what I said about the perverted justice always letting the predator introduce the topic, right? Here we go. So, here we go. Staying in. I can come through. She already seen them. Okay, here we go.
We got some DVDs, yeah. I've seen them already, though.
Any naughty ones? LOL.
No, LOL, we don't have those.
You have any comedy movies? Comedies building correctly?
Yes, I've seen them all already.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Whatever, really.
I'm trying to interpret this stuff, but I don't know this kind of... See this talk? I'm trying to just interpret it. I think that's less annoying when I do it that way, instead of like trying to read it exactly word for word. Are you looking for sex? And Mr. Greasy Shirt brings it on. That's the perverted justice decoy's fucking comment.
I'm not scared of it.
She's not scared of sex. I want to meet you and fool around.
Truth and honesty.
Oh, truth and honesty, finally. I don't know. I think he's been pretty candid. I like that word candid. I don't know if you could tell.
It's just that if we're gonna do stuff, I'd like to know what. You know, question mark?
I won't have intercourse with you. Maybe kissing. Wow, damn.
LOL, like, that don't lead to stuff.
Oh.
LOL, like, that don't lead to stuff. Did you leave? Oh, hey. Weird, it looked like you were online and stuff.
I just got booted. Let me see how much time passed. Did you leave? Like 9 minutes? He's probably doing some clever internet shit. He's probably looking at this, looking at that. I don't really know that kind of stuff. Looking on her profile, maybe J-Oing. Yeah, I don't think he can get... I think that's probably true. He can't really get a boner, you know, and so... He probably wants to get with, like, teenagers what are, like, less experienced. So, like, maybe they're not in such a hurry. Maybe he feels rushed to sex and stuff like that. That's something they don't talk about. It's like, as a man, like, you know, like a girl trying to like push sex on you, and you're expected just to like bust it out and just do it, and it's kind of like, whoa, you know, I like a little romance. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's his case or making excuses for him. He probably can't get a boner, but like. As a dude, like, sometimes it's like, yeah, like, you know, like, but he's obviously initiating and being the predator. I don't know how I got on that tangent. But yeah, it's like, you know, you're pushing a guy into something and he's supposed to just, like be a man and, like, bust it out. And that, I mean, that's cool, you know, you can still do it, you know, it's just like, I don't know, it's just, like, expected that you don't have any emotions, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway, here we go. I think he's making an excuse. I think that's why, though, he does like young girls. Because he thinks that there's less pressure for him to perform, so he builds his little boner up over time, you know what I mean? And he can get a boner if he just, like, fucking focuses enough. And it's all mental for these dudes that can't get a boner. Like, they just aren't cool with who they are, you know, and that's what they don't realize. So they're looking for, like, a solution in the world, you know, that makes their problem worse, first off, by making them further outside of the norm, you know, and their perversions. And then, like, secondly, is fucking super illegal. But anyway, here, let's play a little more of this shit.
He's thinking that if he admits he's got a problem and thanks me for giving him a kick in the pants, as I believe he put it, and that he'll get help, he thinks maybe he can dodge being in some sort of trouble with law enforcement. Of course, that's not going to work out very well for him.
Am I going to be arrested when I go out there?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
But you're free to go.
You know, what is that? Was that his MapQuest directions? Look how he puts those down. He knows he's going to be arrested. He was hoping that, like, by acting like, thank you for the kick in the pants, like, he was kind of, like, putting that down, like, hey, like, fucking, this is my punishment. I know that this is my punishment. And he maybe saw the earlier investigation where they didn't arrest people. But like he slams that shit off. He's mad. He realizes it's over. I think. Look. Oh, and we missed the 10 dozen of them line. I know he said it about like a dozen of them, but this and that. But it's about cookies. I don't know. Maybe I fucked that all up. I don't know. Here we go. Let's try that.
Well, you're free to go.
I think you see the real Donald Morrison right there. I think you really do. I think that's the real Donald Morrison, like that. Angry. Look at him. Look how angry he is. Watch. I don't know what brought that on. I think that, like, I would love to have the uncut. Maybe there is an uncut, and I'm just fucking stupid. I didn't even really look for it before I watched this. I don't watch these before the thing, but watch.
I can be arrested when I go out there?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
Oh, am I going to be
That's not
arrested?
gonna work out
He's
very
mad
well.
that he doesn't say no. He knows he's going to be arrested. See, he's smart, man. Like, he recognized that by Chris being like, that's not up to me, it means that, yes, you are going to be arrested. Watch this, watch this. And you see the anger in the real Donald Morrison. He's been like, yes, sir, I do have a problem, and this and that. Watch this.
Am I going to be arrested when I go out there?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
See, and he just lied too right now. See how he's shaking his head? No? That means that he's betraying himself, his own fucking statement. Chris Hansen is, I mean. Like, he's like shaking his head like, that's not up to me, but yes, it's not that it is, but you get what I'm saying. Like, he knows that he is going to. So he's answering no to that question, am I going to be arrested? And he's saying, yeah, you are, but he's like shaking his head no to like try to deceive. Watch.
There?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
But you're free to go. The way this is set up, there was some tendency for...
Damn, look at all that sweat on the back of his shirt. You know, he stayed sweaty like the whole time. He stayed sweaty. And then he looks at the camera like, fuck you, like, I'll hurt you. Like, I think this guy would, like, not that he would, like, if you were in prison with him, right? Like, when he was in the sex offender ward, I bet he's the kind of guy that would, like, shit in a jar for a week and piss in it and make it all gross and then, like, smash up a light bulb and put it in there and mix it up with a bunch of piss and, like, try to throw it in your face or some shit, dude. Like, I'm saying he's, like, a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, when he looks so aggressive at Chris Hansen... And he's like mad dogging like crazy. It's fucking weird. Watch again.
He thinks maybe he can dodge.
Oh shit! Well, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of a trip. Like to watch the change go over and watch. Let's watch it. You know how much am I backing this up? I don't know. Let's back it up a little.
And thanks me for giving him a kick in the pants, as I believe he put it, and that he'll get help. He thinks maybe he can dodge being in some sort of trouble with law enforcement. Of course, that's not going to work out very well for him.
Am I going to be arrested when I go out there?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
But you're free to go. The way this is set up, there was some tendency for some of these guys to try to go out the front door as opposed to the back door.
Where's the door?
Straight back.
See how he's fucking angry? He's storming around. He's storming around like, dude, he's like, I'm going to prison and fuck it. You know what I mean? He's crazy. He's a much more dangerous person, and because of the fact that he looks so unassuming. You know, like you could probably kick his ass in a fight, but he's like a sicko. He's a sick guy. You know what I mean? Like he'll get you. You know, and I think he's like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he used to pull up on chicks. Like you know what I mean? Like he doesn't look anything like the picture. He's like, you little slut. You know, nobody knows that we're here except you hid your shit, right? And nobody knows, right? Where you're at, huh? And he exploits that. He's a rapist. He's a fucking sick guy. Somebody should put, like, a fucking... remember that movie, No Country for Old Men? Somebody needs to, like, pop out, like, that fucking little cattle thing, blink, and just fucking stick it, a little rod through his head. Blap! You know, that guy's a sick one. You know, send him back. No offense, like, we're not the judgers of men, you know what I mean? But we do decide, like, who's allowed to live among us. And, like, if they can't guarantee he'll never be able to get out, they need to send him to an island or something crazy. Like, who said that? Send me to an island? Was that Ball Beaver Hunter? I don't remember. But look at him. He's sick. You know, for his own good, just plop. There's nothing you can do for a guy like that. You're not changing his mind. So why introduce him back to the population? Look at him, man. He used to live in a cage. Or something, or live on an island, you know, where he could frolic and fucking prey on other sex offenders and fucking eat coconuts and shit. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, here we go. Let's get back to this shit. He says he's not gonna have intercourse and la 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 lol like that. Don't leave the other stuff. Oh yeah, and he got booted. Okay, I think he's jacking off. Yeah, I got booted.
Wow, that sucks.
Are you up to meet tonight, hun?
Yeah, it looked like you were online, but then it said you came back online. Maybe I gotta trust you, though. How do I know you're not a serial killer spelled incorrectly?
Well, I guess. Well, I have to trust you that you aren't a cop.
Yeah, I'm a girl cop with girl cuffs. So how do I know you're not a serial killer? LOL, I guess. Yes, you are then.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. WB? I really don't know what all that is. I think he's checking like a bunch of computer files and shit and like trying to figure some computery shit out about if she can find out if she's a cop based on what he knows from like other perverts. I think he's a slippery fellow. Here we go. Here, he's coming back. He got booted, I guess. That used to happen. That's plausible with the amount of time that has elapsed. No, I don't know. Another 10 minutes? Shit. Yeah, he's doing something. Those are 10-minute blocks. I got booted again. Wow, you got bad luck with that. Oh,
wow, you got bad luck with that.
You live in an apartment, hun?
Nah. House.
I can be there around 11 if you want. I wonder what that has to do with anything. I don't know. Let's watch a couple seconds of this. Let's watch his little freak out. His little petulance is weird. I think he would straight up like stab a prison guard or like gas a prison guard or something weird. I want to know about his prison record.
That's not going to work out very well for him.
Am I going to be arrested when I go out there?
That's not up to me.
Okay.
But you're free to go. The way this is set up, there was some tendency for some of these guys to try to go out the front door as opposed to the back door.
Where's the door at?
Where's the door at? See, he's a fucking sicko. How big is he? 5'8", 225? Hey, I'll bet he was like, at the time, probably 200, you know? He looks fatter now than he was, you know? Well, he's fat then. See, but he's slimmer back in the earlier pictures. This is probably, I don't know. He looks kind of tough like this. You know what I mean? Without the glasses and shit. And like fucking with his head shaved and like a mustache. He looks almost tough. Like if he worked out a lot, he'd be like almost tough. He'd be kind of big. You know what I mean? Like at 5'8" with 225 though. Like, and he's rocking some shoulders. Like, he had potential, man. I don't understand like people that throw away their lives like this, man. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. He's going booted again. Here we go. Oh, you have bad luck with that then, is what she said. Oh, he live in... What's he want to know if she lives in an apartment, though? Or a house? Fucking weird. He's probably doing surveillance. I'm telling you, he's fucking weird. I can be there around 11 if you want.
Are you going to stay over, or what you want to do, question mark?
I'll stay for a few hours. I won't do anything you don't want, okay?
LOL. Well, I don't want you to be mean to me, or a jerk, or cause me pain. But if you don't be mean or cause me pain, I'm down for whatever.
Damn, okay. Okay, you have a teddy? Dude, what the fuck is a teddy? I've never known that. I'll be honest and say I do not know what a teddy is. I'm not saying I've never seen a girl in a teddy. Let me just look this up. Lingerie. Hopefully we don't get any kind of, I don't spell lingerie. Oh, is this nudity? This isn't nudity. Is that a teddy? What is a teddy? What makes that a teddy? Oh, like this, I think, right? Like this thing? That's a teddy. Oh, this is, they're not showing nipples, though. Is that a teddy? Okay, I've seen girls in teddies. Is that a teddy? I want to say it's that like the nightgown looking thing. I don't know. Why the fuck would a little girl have a teddy, motherfucker? Why would in any fucking normal place, like, why would a young underage girl have a teddy? Unless for her boyfriend, or she's hiding it from her mom or something she got at the mall. You know what I mean? But like, what the fuck's that? She doesn't have a teddy, bro. Anyway, I don't have lingerie. See, that's how you should know it's a lie. Cause a girl, man, she's not gonna know what. Maybe they do know. I don't know. Girls, comment, man. Let me know. Or, do you know? Did you know what it was? What was a teddy when you were in that age? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a teddy is. That's like old people language. I think like that's like old timey language. That's not even real like language. Like he was born in 57 or 56, right? That's old people language, bro. I don't know what the fuck is a teddy. I'll just say, she'd be like, oh, I got a this and that. I don't know what the fuck a girl would call it nowadays. But she's like, I'm gonna wear something sexy. I've seen girls bust that kind of shit out. I didn't know that was called a teddy. Huh. It seems weird because Teddy's like a dude name. I don't know. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Straight back.
Straight back.
Right through that door right there. He steps off that back stab, which is kind of a big stab, and boom, Fort Myers police here.
Yeah. He's a player of the game. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's up. He's about to go get arrested. He's been arrested before. Do not fuck with the cops. Throw your hands up. Surrender. You're not going to win that fight. You know what I mean? But later on, in the cell, after he's been convicted, this fool will straight up fucking slash you across the face or some weird shit, bro. And he'll have like got his own shit on the blade. And he cuts you with that blade on the face or something crazy, man. Infects the shit out of your face. Fucks up a guard. Fucks up somebody. He's all scared and acts all normal. But fuck this guy. Fuck that guy. He should be with the little fucking, the thing from, what was that movie again? No Country for Old Men. Haha. Anyway, here we go. Lingerie. I don't have lingerie. A robe?
Hell, I got my bathrobe.
Oh, what's your address? I'll shower and come down. Shows up in a grease-stained shirt. So he showered and then put that on. Oh, no level. On no level. Not even in creepy pedophile land is that romance. Look, man. That's not a grease stain. Let's be fair to Donald fucking Morrison. That's a sweat stain from a seatbelt. Just like on the back of his shirt. And dude, I thought that for years. I just thought that. He's greasy. But I started watching these videos a little more. I'm putting like a little more thought in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you have a different opinion. More understanding. Talking to you guys like this on camera, I'm exploring this stuff like anew with you guys. Like an adventure. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show... You think I'm not going to show him get arrested? Dude, I'm going to fucking rewind it and everything. Here we go. Let's get through this. I thought that I would be through this by now. Here we go.
You're not gonna hurt me, right?
No, I don't want to go to jail. That's interesting. That's your reason why you're not gonna hurt her? That's a terrible reason, bro. I'm not gonna hurt you because I don't want to go to jail. Ask me why I don't want to hurt my date. Let's pretend she's not underage. You're not gonna hurt me, right? Like, no, I don't want to go to jail. Like, dude, that's not the answer. The answer is no. Why would I ever hurt you? Like, why would I do that? Like, I want you to be happy and just, you know what I mean? What the fuck, bro? I'm so sorry.
I'm not gonna send you to jail. You're sweet. I like you.
Thank you, but written like T-Y.
And you don't think I look like a geek with no question mark?
Oh no, she's saying that. She's asserting it.
And you don't think I look like a geek?
Told you, I think you're cute.
LOL, just cute? Question mark?
Oh, she's being a little precocious. Even hot.
Oh, even hot?
How old did she say she was? Let's confirm it. 15, and you're what? Born in 1957? My boy, how old is that? What year was that? Like fucking... I don't even fucking know. I'm not even gonna fucking pay attention to it. I'm gonna forget all about this. I need to fucking keep reading. Okay, here we go.
not. They're like, oh, breasts are too small, blah, blah.
They're nuts. I'll bet you like small breasts, you fucking child molester. No offense, women. If you got small breasts, ladies out there, fucking good. God bless you. You know what I mean? It's about like looking at like the person. You know, I don't know. Everybody has the can be attractive, even if you're not attractive. Like you don't think you are. Like you could all be attractive. Just like work on it. Like you know, Donald Morrison. Donald Morrison probably could have been cool looking. Look at him. I'm just saying like. Imagine, let me find a good picture. This one right here is probably the best one. Like where he's like doing his best with what he has, right? Like this, like some contacts, you know. Maybe work on a few things with your face, bro. Like get more healthy, eat more healthier food, you know, and like he could have some shoulders on him. And been like if he had like no, I'm saying not at this point, but like he could have maximized what he had and like been like decent with like, you know, with the decent looking women. And I've seen uglier guys than his potential. I'm saying like eat a whole different diet, like live differently, bro. Like fucking focus on yourself and like comb your hair correctly. And I know you can't see well, but maximize that maybe, but have good intentions and be smart and be positive, you know, and just fucking don't try to hurt nobody, you fucking you fucking, what a dick. That's why we should pop a hole in his head with that guy from that movie. You know what I mean? Because like there's so much potential in everybody, and so many people throw it away. And I think that's what's part of what's fascinating about Sketch Predators, like just watching somebody throw it all away just in just a minute. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. And he likes some small breasts, dude. Bro, no offense. If you like small breasts, there's nothing wrong with small breasts. Breasts are beautiful. You know what I mean? On women. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, weirdo. They're nuts.
I don't know, I hear it all the time.
She's got small titties. Would you let me suck them? What are you fucking... that doctor who just died? What's the doctor's name who just died? I swear I know his name. I'm forgetting it right now. I'm spacing. What is that fucking doctor's name? I'm gonna remember. Marco. His name's Marco. Fucking Maurice Wolin. Maurice Wolin. Now I'm remembering. I will kiss them. Anyway.
Well, yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't a young fucking teenage girl let you suck her fucking breasts?
That feel good, I bet.
Well, where can I come?
Come? I want to get pregnant, so you gotta have a condom.
I have them, but I am going slow.
I just like to know what to be ready for, you know? Question mark.
If you are ready for sex, I'll give it to you. But I have erectile dysfunction. Won't get real hard. You know, it's like... It's probably all mental, bro. And it's because of the weird hang-ups that you have and your guilt. You know, and that's why you can't get a boner. You fucking weirdo. And trying to shove a condom on, like, your wiener if you don't have a boner is like... I don't know. It's not really a thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's watch it. Let's rewind it a little bit, and we'll get back into fucking.
Some of these guys are trying to go out the
watching
front
the
door
cops take them down
to the back door. Straight back.
Straight back.
Right through that door right there. He steps off that back step, which is kind of a big step, and boom, Fort Myers police right on. What physical threat did Donald...
Damn, it almost looks like the cops could have fucked him up more, but I feel like that they never, I mean, as much as people like talk about the cops here in Florida for like roughing fools up, they really didn't though. Like, I've seen fools slam the fuck down on the ground, like, oh my god, like, you're like, damn, is that person breathing? You know what I mean? Like, you ever been hit so hard on the ground where you're like, you know, you're trying to breathe and shit? Like, they didn't hit nobody like that. You know, they could have did him like that. And they, I don't think they, and imagine the restraint that takes. They should be applauded for their restraint. I want to slam that fool hard as fuck on the ground, but you got to remember, like, you're just an agent of the court. Your job is to bring them before a judge. You know what I'm saying? You are a cop. You're not like the fucking Justice Bringer, fucking Superman or something, bro. You know what I mean? But let's watch him get took down again, because it's still pretty funny, and his old ass it probably hurt anyway. No socks. No socks.
Kind of a big stab, and boom, Fort Myers police right on.
The most satisfying part for that cop was getting to like whack him across the cheek. Watch, and he did it as hard as because he knew he was on film. Think about that. How the stress these fools are under. They don't know what the fuck. And I think this guy's absolutely capable of hurting a cop when they're not looking. Look at them big ass shoes. What's up with those shoes? What are those, Osiris's? Is that what those are? Look at them. They look like fucking, like a fake, like a slipper form of a real shoe.
Boom. Fort Myers police right on.
You see that shit? Get on the ground. That cop felt good. He karate handed him in the face. What do you call that, a ridge hand?
Probably not a great threat.
I knew this was going to happen when Dateline was in there, but
Look how fucking weirdly calm he is. Knew what that was going to be like. That guy's dangerous as hell. That guy's super dangerous. Hold on, let's go back to the chat log. Let's get to the chat log. Erectile dysfunction never sounded so just. That's the commentary from the perverted justice person about him not being able to get his bing bong hard. That's okay. She's saying that's okay. Your bing bong doesn't have to be that hard. I want to be real clean and I'll take care of you. I will be clean for you. So what's the address? I get showered. Let me go make sure my neighbor ain't gonna be a snoop. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, she's gone. Yay! Cool. Oh, he spelled it like Kayla. He spelled it like motherfucking Kayla. Removed address? You know where that is? Or you need a map quest? What time you coming? And what kind of car so I know what to look for? Question mark. Now, how do I get there from mall? I have a red pickup around 11. Dude, you're gonna make the little girl fucking walk you in, talk you into how to get there? Dog. Just fucking look it up on MapQuest, Mr. Computer. What a fucking dildo. Let's watch him get arrested again.
Which is
watch the cops whack him in the face with that karate hand.
Boom. Fort Myers police right on.
Oh, in the neck, homie. What's up, bitch? That's a good ass way to get away with it. Get on the ground. He was not complying.
Right there.
He was not complying.
He steps off that.
You're about to be introduced to the ground. Watch him.
Big stab. And boom. Fort Myers police right on.
Bow! Hey, he winds up. Watch him wind up for it.
Which is kind of a.
That's how I whacked him. Bow! You know what I mean? Because you're going to want to hit him.
Police right on.
Bow! He's probably been sitting there in that fucking building. He can't eat his lunch. It's probably took a lot longer than it looks like. God damn, this fool's pissed off. He's been waiting there to hit a fucking pervert all day. That's what they told him about the mission like 2 weeks ago. He is hyped to hit a pervert. But remember, they are agents of the law. They are to bring you before the judge. I get it, man. You know what I mean? Like, the freedom of, people to be innocent till proven guilty and whatnot. But, dude, let's be real. These people, they had a pretty good ratio of people that were there that were actually guilty and people that were mistaken. You know what I mean? Like, how many mistakens were there? Is there, like, one? What's that guy from Ohio that was, like a young college kid? And he was like, no, sir, I never fucking do it. And he was pretty good. I don't know. But anyway, here we go.
Big stab.
Watch this cop hit him.
Boom. Fort Myers police right on.
Blow! Oh, chopped his fucking neck out. Jam those hands behind his back.
Posed, probably not a great.
Fuck you, Morrison.
I knew this was going to happen when Dateline was in there, but
you're lucky it's on TV. A lot of these guys are like, oh, dog, I'm so glad that I wish that it was not on TV. Blah, 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 this and that. TV. Oh, they fucked me over with the TV. Dog. You're fucking fortunate that the TV was there, bro. Because otherwise, them cops would have been putting elbows, been like, yeah, he resisted, macing you and shit. Fuck you. Gra, 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 with that pepper spray. Giving you the whacks and shit. Whack, whack, whack in the kidneys and shit. Blop, blop, blop in the side of your head. Fuck you, dude. You're lucky the goddamn cameras are there. And I think Donald Morrison kind of knows that. You know what I mean? Donald Morrison's a trip. Let's read back because we got to get through this. Oh, we're getting really close. We're getting really close. He put the Kayla Cool, remove the dress, you need MapQuest, and that's where I got off on this tangent. Oh, how do you get here from the mall? I have a red pickup around 11.
Cool, let me write it down 1 second.
Okay.
I got it off the maps thing.
Okay. Remove directions. Remove directions.
Did you get that?
I'll try to be there around 11, hon.
Awesome, don't stand me up. See you then. If you want, you can shower here. LOL.
I want to shower here and you meet me in your robe with bra and panties. Try as we might, we can't get Hanson to don a bra and panties. Oh, you're just being gratuitous at this point. Stop doing that. I'm sorry, I'm judging their commentary. Guess what? Thank you guys for being heroes and typing this shit out. You know, if I'm making fun of this commenter the whole time, they have a right to throw in some shit. This is their fucking website.
Okay, just go through the arches and then go to the back. It's less open there.
Arches? Excitement? What, do you think it's McDonald's? He's excited? The Arches? Go to the Golden Arches? You live in a McDonald's? Oh, I want to fucking live there forever with you at McDonald's. What do you think he orders from McDonald's? I bet he gets a lot of Filet-O-Fish, bro. He's like, can I get my fries extra greasy? No, he's probably a chicken nugget guy. I bet he eats that 50-pack. You know how the 50-pack, you get it for the homies? You got like 4 or fucking 3 or 4 homies over. You get like a 50-pack, a bunch of fries or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? 50-pack of Mac Nuggets. But this fool just eats it. Like, he gets like all the different dipping sauces. He's got like them all spread out. He's like, you know what's really good is if you mix barbecue sauce with ranch and then you take a bite. Barbecue sauce, ranch, take a bite. And then everybody's like, oh, that's brilliant. He imagines that people are going to think he's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you dip the honey mustard and then you dip the barbecue sauce and you got yourself a nugget going. You know what I'm saying? What do you think is that? I bet he gets the Filet-O-Fish too. He probably gets a couple of everything. Honestly, he's fucking fat. My dude is fucking fat. He's a big old fat piece of brick of fucking fat people's shit. Fuck you, Donald Morrison. Your fucking hair is not combed. You have the same glasses the day you were arrested, dog. You're gonna keep the same fucking glasses? This is the only one that looks like he has sense right here. He's like trying to look different. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to look different than how I normally looked if I was in a sex offender photo so that fools would not recognize me. But he's just shameless. Fucking weirdo. What a fucking weirdo. But let's finish this up. And then we'll watch him get arrested again. And we'll finish the episode.
LOL, not like Mickey D's.
Oh shit, she makes the same joke.
There's a walkway that goes into an arch.
Damn, I'll be like, damn, where am I going? The beach? You got archways and shit? What are you in Arcadia? Haha. LOL, all fucking capitals. That's exactly what he was thinking. That's why he fucking types it like that. Either that or he's jacking off, and that's why he's fucking all of a sudden doesn't realize he's in all caps, and why he's been spelling all incorrectly the whole time. Poop Frog's theory about the Predator OJ-Oing.
Then you just turn right, and there's my back door.
Okay, let me go see you then, Sarah. At least he remembers her name. A lot of them don't remember their name, the girl's name.
Cool, awesome. I thought tonight was gonna be boring. Cool. See you soon.
And then they say, Donald arrived and promptly decided to absurdly discuss the world. Voila. Not a long chat. But they don't need to be long when all the elements of the crime come out so quickly. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And, you can tell it's like kind of a bit of a creative writer, whoever writes this. They tried to write it like a poem. I do that kind of same shit, you know, on my, about my video thing, and it's just doing it in the moment, just like feeling artsy-fartsy or whatever, you know. But man, God bless them, whoever this was. Who was this here? I don't know. Xavier Von Erck did this one. By Xavier Von Erck himself, the head of Perverted Justice. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't know that before. I didn't even look in there. But good, you know what? That's probably why he put so much of the shit. He's obviously a really creative guy. He's a really fucking innovative guy. He has a lot of thoughts, you know. Of course he's putting a lot of thoughts into his shit. My bad, Xavier Von Erck. very good job bringing in Donald Morrison, because Donald Morrison's a creep. And Xavier Von Erck, if you're watching this, my boy, please release as much footage of him as you can, as much of pictures and whatever you got of him, MySpace stuff. If you're watching this, please appeal. Let's see it all, man, because we should know, and that's the reason you did it to begin with. So you should release all TCAP content that's not released, please. You know, I know you probably have reasons, bro. You like got rich people problems, dog. Like, or not even rich. Like, you got like big time people problems, bro. Where you're like, oh, it's illegal. You know, you could get on trouble. You have to calculate every time. But bro, release it all, bro. Bring the website back, dog. We love you, man. Anyway, let's watch him get arrested again. And I'm gonna shut up for a second because we're getting to the end, guys. Sadly, let's wrap.
Front door as opposed to the back door.
Where's the door?
Straight back,
Straight back.
right through that door right there. He steps off that back step, which is kind of a big step, and boom, Fort Myers police are right on. What physical threat did Donald Morrison pose? Probably not a great threat.
I knew this was going to happen when Dateline was in there.
But you never know what somebody's got
I
on.
wasn't
And you never
fixing
know
it up.
how somebody might react once they walk out of a house after being on television.
I'm diabetic.
Do you have any needles in your pockets?
No, sir.
Go to your knees to your chest. Roll up.
Get my glasses.
Got him.
The arrest is made. Morrison goes into, a diabetic shock of sorts.
See, that fool's been in the system before, and he knows that the quickest way for him to get treated a little better is just to have some kind of health thing. But I'll rewind it just a second. He's still sweating kind of under his tits. He starts sweating a lot. Look at all the sweat under his tits. Let's back this up, guys. When did he start sweating under his tits like that? Was that during the Hansen interview? Did it get worse? Let's look at the beginning. Hold on, I'm going to get back there. Let's look at him in the beginning, where you see his fucking original tit stain. There it is. He's got it right there where the seatbelt would be, right? Just right there. But he starts sweating big time under his tits. There's a book, okay, straight up, by Tom Wolfe. Tom Wolfe, the man, the electrocholic acid test. What's the other one he did? Man in Full, The Right Stuff. In this book of Man in the Full, right? They're sweating out this bank, this rich guy. And the bank is tearing them apart because they're like looking after their money from the loan. And they call it saddlebags. That they're sweating under their arms like saddlebags. Watch them sweating like saddlebags with the cops. Check this out.
In there, but you never know what somebody's got on. And you never know how somebody might react once they walk out of a house after being on television.
I'm diabetic.
Do you have any needles in your
Watch them
pockets?
getting marched in.
Go to your knees to
The
your chest.
saddlebags.
Roll up.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at those saddlebags of fucking stress right there. Hold on, let's look at them again.
No, sir.
Go to your knees to your chest. Roll up.
Boom! Look at that shit. Look how that popped out. Rah! I'm fucking stressed to the bone. Look at this guy. Growl! Stressed out of his mind. That's how you know it wasn't grease, guys. It was sweat. The big old sweaty motherfucker. And he took a shower before, too. Probably hadn't taken a shower in a couple weeks. Fucking weirdos sitting there J.O. into the computer. But look how kind of formidable he is as like a threat. He's a big guy. You know what I mean? He's been in the system. Look at his hard-ass face. He looks like he's been in prison. Look at him. Everybody underestimates Donald Morrison like he's this big old nerd. Ha ha ha. But he's a threatening guy. Look at him. He'll stab a cop. Not right there on camera. You know what I mean? He'll do something dirty. He'll fuck somebody up. Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's a straight up weirdo.
Get my glasses.
Got him.
Say, get my glasses. He's unconcerned about being. What am I being arrested for? Oh, he's not surprised at all. Look at this fucking shark. He wants those glasses because they make him look less threatening. Look at him, sex offender. He's a sick guy. He'll straight up. He's the type that I'm telling you shows a whole different picture of himself in those days. When nobody could look nobody up really, and just does a fucking sick ass rape right there. I'll tell your parents. I'll come back and fucking. You better not ever say anything. And he leaves not really a trace. They don't know where he lives. They just know. You know what I mean? They gave him their address. He showed up and raped this, raped that, and he can't even shut up about it. because he's so fucking proud. He's weird. He's much more intelligent than everybody says, and he's much more of a threat than everybody says.
The arrest is made. Morrison goes into, a diabetic shock of sorts.
Yep, he didn't want to sit there in the tank and be fucked with and just have to sit there 16 hours on a cold-ass bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know what's going on. They haven't called him. He's just sitting there, oh, what the fuck? He's like, dude, if I have a little fucking emergency, then motherfucking, it will be quicker to in process, and I can go get on my rack and go to bed. Because he's a fucking psycho. Look at him, hold on.
And they didn't want to take any chances, obviously, so they actually took him to the hospital. He was actually handcuffed, as I recall, to the
look at him, just the same
stretcher
demeanor.
in. He was treated
Fucking
and ultimately
psycho.
released. In
Sorry about the
process.
bad language, guys.
Donald Morrison, you're charged with a sex offense against a child, fondling a victim 12 years of age or up to 15 years, and obscene communications with a computer to seduce or solicit a child.
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
No, sir.
Okay.
I tried.
You see the real Donald Morrison right there, too. Okay. He's a fucking pro. Look at him. For real, look at him.
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Communications with a computer to seduce or solicit
I
a
like hearing that.
child.
I like hearing those charges.
You're charged with a sex offense against a child, fondling a victim 12 years of age or up to 15 years, and obscene communications with a computer to seduce or solicit a child.
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
Hey,
No,
and
sir.
straight up. Okay, let me back that up. This judge has the time to put him up and lock him up, right? But they don't have a time to at least graciously, because they have so little time, because they have so many criminals that they have to just I can't even hardly understand that judge. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right, man. If you're charged with something, you should have a right to know about your charges. But maybe they're just doing this formally, but he's already had to sign up paperwork. I'm guessing that's what's up. Like, he was sitting there, and they're like, here's what you're being charged. Morrison, this and that. And then the guard opens the main door where they're all sitting in the tank. And this fool goes up to the fucking hallway. Go up to the window up there, turn left, and the fucking guy's up there on the left. And he's like, and then they're fucking like, Donald Morrison, they're a nice person even. Oh, this and that, here's your charges. We just need to go ahead and sign up for your charges, and, yep, we contact your lawyer and everything, whatever's the thing, yeah, we're working on it. And they send your ass back to that tank with all the rest of the motherfuckers. And you're just sitting in there and fucking chilling, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm guessing he's been through a fair amount of all that, and he's done the process. He's done the book. He's been there and he's been pickled up, you know what I'm saying? Sex offender. He knows what's up, and the best way is to get away from all the fucking people in the holding tank. So he's probably already heard all these charges, and that's why the judge, they know that you've already had to be introduced to your charges. It's just a formality. You're before a judge, he says da-da-da-da-da. But I don't like that idea, bro. Like, you're charging me with a crime, at least say it nice. At least say it in a fucking, clear tone of voice. I don't know if I'm out of pocket here talking about this. I just get wound up thinking about, what the court can do to you. But fuck this guy, because he's clearly guilty, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you're going to read me some charges, dog, read me them charges. But here he goes in, a medical. He probably got his own cell. He probably slept alone that night. See, that's why he did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Bloop. He's smart, Fucking piece of shit. Look at him.
Shock of sorts. And they didn't want to take any chances, obviously.
Just so they don't get
took him to
sued.
the hospital.
That's so they don't get sued while they're
He was
taking
actually
him in.
handcuffed, as I
They should
recall,
just threw him in the tank.
To the stretcher as he went in.
Again,
he was treated and ultimately released in his process.
It's not right that, like I said, that we mete out justice on our own. So that's why they take him in, because we are we do have a, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it like that, but at least the government is doing that right. You know what I mean? Where they're like, you are innocent. He's innocent. You know what I'm saying? Until proven guilty. Even though it looks like he's very guilty, and he is guilty. You know what I mean? But look at these cops doing their job. They're like, yeah, sex offender show. Fucking yep. On standby. Yep. Send them on down. You know what I mean? And these guys don't want to do their job, but they do. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe they only do it because the camera's on. Again, I'll say, all these perverted justice, fucking catch predator, fucking guys that were caught, and they think it's so unfortunate that they were caught on TV. Dog, hey, you're lucky that shit was on TV. You would have caught a fucking ass whipping, bro. Those cops will lay it down. Not all cops. Cops are good people, man. Some of them. I don't want to get controversial, but you know what I mean? But some cops will probably fucking throw an elbow in there, dog. You're lucky it's on camera.
They didn't want to take any chances, obviously, so they actually took him to the hospital. he was actually handcuffed, as I recall, to the stretcher as he went in. He was treated and ultimately released and was processed and charged.
Donald Morrison, you're charged with sex offense against a child, fondling a victim 12 years of age or up to 15 years, and obscene communications with a computer to seduce or solicit a child.
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
No, sir.
Okay.
I try to be a journalist there. I'm there to find out what's going on in these guys' mind. I'm there to figure out why people commit this crime and to show how it happens and to educate people. I mean, we approach this like it's a continuing story, and we continue to cover it.
Damn. Okay. He was only sentenced to 9 months in prison and 3 years of sex offender probation. I believe he has lifetime on the registry, but let's keep watching.
I can be your first.
Okay. That's somebody else's content. Saul, shout out to Saul, everybody. If you're not subscribed to Saul, let me try to bring it into the field here. Oh shit, I'm jumping around. But anyway, Saul, man, subscribe to Saul. Thank you so much, Saul. I used your video. I don't want to use your content after this. But I'll show a couple more pictures of him. This is him currently on the Florida sex offender fucking registry. Look him up, man, and just be aware of this kind of person, man. Like, I don't know. I hope it's been fun, guys, because I've had a fun time. I've learned a lot, man. I don't know what the lesson is, you know what I mean? I'm not the wise person in this story. I'm just the fucking the guy talking at you. And I just, if you've hung in there for this long, and if you like all my stuff, and like, I don't know. Thank you so much, and sorry I haven't been there in the comments lately and whatever, but hopefully I'll be back at it. Bless you guys all, man. Have a good night.